2, 3, 4.
Yes, a haiku will aid you. A recap for you. Two strangers greeted Jimmy and his weird dog. Bingo was his name.
It's 10 years ago, and after a day of trudging off the path, you finally arrive at the mouth of the Claggy Caverns. Ha ha! At last, we've made it! Perhaps the second most inhospitable place in the verdant plants, the Claggy Caverns. We should camp and rest before we start this leg of our journey. The path ahead will be long and difficult.
Where's the first most inhospitable place?
Your mother's bedroom, Margaret.
You know what? You're right there.
No, we should take this seriously. It's very dangerous.
Oh,
You're right there. She doesn't fuck.
That was superb.
Master Duclaw, you are the wit of the whatever this place is
Seven
called.
Fields.
Verdant Isles. Love it. I will put up everyone's tents. Don't worry about it. I read a book on it once from a cobbler.
Oh, cheers.
Thank you, Jay. I don't know how to tent.
Nor do I, but it's really trial and error with this kind of thing. How to tent.
I, meanwhile, shall find a small pool of water to submerge myself in. Please toss my tent into it.
It just drifts to the bottom.
Anyone that wants to can make a history check for me.
Ooh, how do you do that?
You roll.
He's got good history. I got 3. I'll do it.
Yeah, I've got
I'll have a go.
-1, so...
I got 3.
Oh yeah, it is a
Nope.
skill. Well, I can try.
That 3 brings me up to 6 with my roll.
Job got a 7 and he's thinking about tents.
The
I got
history
a
of tents.
2.
I got an 11, so it's not great all round.
Hey! We all suck.
Wow, you guys do not have a good concept of the history of this
So uneducated.
location.
Damn it.
But
Can I
Morris,
try again?
you do notice one thing. You're not sure why Grumpo keeps referring to it as the Claggy Caverns, because you were taught growing up that these are called the Clammy Caverns.
Okay.
Grumpo, why do you keep calling this the Claggy Caverns? I thought it was clammy.
Now that you mention it, I do recall the Clammy Caverns as being an excellent name for a place.
Well, yes, of course. Well, I'm not surprised that you've all been taught that it's the Clammy Caverns. Oh, of course they would teach you that. And he walks over to a crumbled statue near the mouth of the cave. The main body has been smashed to bits, but you can still vaguely make out the shape of a Luxodon head.
Ooh, a Luxodon. What's that look like?
That is an elephant person.
Ah,
Oh, I
that's
like
very
that.
cool. Why aren't we all playing Luxodons?
The claggiest beast around.
These caves were, quote unquote, discovered many years ago by that blowhard clammy slapper. And of course, with the ego on him, he decided to name them after himself. But these caves are teeming with bullywugs. And they have their own name for these tunnels. And it's Claggy Caverns.
Remarkably similar.
So we should respect that naming over slappers.
It's amazing, really, when you think about it, the similarity
It's a
in our
shame.
languages and the crossovers that you encounter on a day-to-day basis.
Indeed.
It is one of many sources of beauty that is around us and taken for granted all too often. It is a great shame that the superior name, Clammy Caverns, contains within it these imperial
It
connotations.
is wonderful that we do all share a deep love of linguistics.
I quite agree.
Indeed, Margaret.
It is essential for the sound of our band.
It is how we first met, after all, at Linguistics Club.
Pedants Club.
It's a great shame, though. I've just discovered a haiku I had written about the Clammy Caverns, which will now have to be painstakingly rewritten. It went, Clammy Caverns. Oh, it was unfinished.
Back in the present, Jimmy Vonbehlon is running as quick as his tiny legs and massive shoes will take him down the path of his thatched cottage.
He's 5 feet away.
Meanwhile, the inhabitants of said cottage are currently feeling incredibly afraid of Jimmy's lovely and sweet pet Bingo, who let out a unsettling scream.
Aw. Brendan Gleeson-like, if anything.
It's so sweet. It's old Brandon. But we reach the part of the initiative where Jump goes. But unfortunately, Jump, you are frightened.
Yes.
So
Now,
you must move as far away from the source of fear as possible.
okay. So I got a speed of 30. So I get 30 feet away. And how far is, I was going to say Boggle, how far is Jimmy Vonbehlon away from Jump at this stage?
There's no similarities between Boggle and Jimmy Vonbehlon. Jimmy is 40 feet down the path.
All right, so I cast Command.
Can you if you're frightened?
You can still do stuff, but you have a disadvantage to checks and attacks while the source of fear is in line of sight.
But I don't roll for this, do I? It's just
I think, does he do a saving throw?
wisdom saving throw.
How wisdomy is Jimmy?
Jimmy Wisdom, they call
How
him.
wisdom's that doggy in the window.
Jimmy in the van, man.
One with the wisdomy smile.
So what one word command are you going to try and scream out to Jimmy through your fear?
Stop.
Repent.
Good choice. Good choice.
And
Yeah,
what
good choice.
what DC does Jimmy need to beat?
12?
12. Great. So let's
Jimmy
see
can
if
do
Oh,
it.
Jimmy Wisdom's comes through with the
Jimmy
goods.
can do it.
Come on, jump.
Jimmy got a Dirto Twento, I'm afraid.
No, he didn't,
And
did he?
so he does not stop. He
Okay.
just keeps going and going, I'm the van man, I'm the van man.
It was worth a try, says Jump as he continues sprinting away from Brendan Gleeson.
It appears that at least for now, we can't.
Damn it.
But we return to the top of the initiative with Margaret.
Okay. Well, my speed is 25 feet, so 25 feet away, please. And I won't have, he was 40 feet down the path, Jimmy, right?
Yes.
Right. So I won't be able to reach him to do I still have magic left. I will. So he didn't get held, right?
No.
Okay. I'd like to try using a stupid spell. I'd like to try casting Nether's Mischief.
Okay, tell me about it.
You fill a 20-foot cube you can see with Fey and Draconic magic. Roll on the mischievous surge table to determine the magical effect produced, and roll again at the start of each of your turns until the spell ends.
Oh, Fey Magic isn't going to
20
heal him,
foot.
is it? It's not like Final Fantasy.
No, it is the
And a
opposite.
big green number's going to come up.
So it's just a magical effect.
Fey on Fey
I haven't
action.
looked too hard at whether this is actually useful or really thought about it, but I thought I'd give it a go.
I haven't done any real research.
Do you need to make...
Nope.
Nope, it just happens.
It just happens. It doesn't say anything. It's a concentration spell.
Great. So roll to see what exactly happens in this cube.
But have you considered... Nope.
What's the casting distance?
It's 60-foot casting distance, so I believe I can
Great.
reach
So
him,
you
yeah.
can definitely reach
And it's a
Jimmy at the end
20-foot
of the
cube,
path.
and I want it to be over him, but not ideally.
Yeah.
Ideally, not over either of us.
No, I think you can manage that.
Well,
First time we've not had a fight in a very enclosed space, and I've had this spell. That's one. So the smell of apple pie fills the air, and each creature in the cube must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you until the start of your next turn.
pie
And
cube.
here I thought this was a useless thing that you'd rolled. I thought at the beginning
Yeah.
you were just giving flavour that Jimmy was now smelling apple pies, but he was making wisdom saving
I'm
throw.
reading the thing.
Oh, Jimmy. Poor Jimmy. It's feast or famine. That's a natural one.
Wow. Natto, wow.
Well, that is lower. That is lower than my save
Just.
DC. So just. It was a 2. Yeah, I think at this point, with all this weird face stuff going on
And face
and
stuff.
the terror running through her mind, and face stuff and dog stuff and terrifying dogs, Margaret is a bit dragon. That's the word, right? Draconic.
Dragon adjective.
And this probably, and she doesn't usually call on it a lot. It's kind of just a background thing. This unlocks something. Something's gone a bit primeval here. And she creates the smell of apple pie. Fear
It
response.
was instinctual.
She, yeah.
Still a mum.
Everyone loves apple pie.
Is that what Margaret says?
Yeah.
I like apple pie. Wait, I'm a crocodile. I probably can't talk.
Well, Jimmy is charmed by you.
Yeah, until the start of
those
my
are your
next turn.
actions and your move action. Would you like to just say anything to Jimmy?
Jimmy, look, that jar looks awful heavy. How about you just set it down and then we'll sit on the grass here and then maybe in a while we'll all part ways and never see each other ever again, and maybe also you'll be dead, but that won't be by our hand because we're friends.
Maybe he'll get new shoes.
Nice one, Margaret. I was convinced.
Convincing, yeah?
Very much so. Blair, you are next in the initiative.
What's the situation here again? We've got this. I need to travel. So, does this place have any windows?
It does.
Okay.
It has small circular windows.
In that case, I will jump 25 feet. Arboreal alertness. Is there a tree out there?
There is.
There's one.
Okay, I jump into the tree.
I never said they were open windows, so
Many checks.
you
Good.
are either going to need to use an object interaction to open the window, or just
I don't think I'll be doing that.
jump with enough force to smash through the window. But
That's the one. How do we do that?
I need you
That's
to
the baby. The blurby.
give me 1 second.
D&D
me several
jumping
minutes.
through windows. How?
I need you to give me an acrobatics check.
No problem.
No.
No.
Nah.
15.
A 15 is the exact DC I set in my head for you smashing a window.
Yeah.
Sneaky frog boy.
Blurg, you think you're gonna aim for one of the panes. It's split in 4 with wooden crossbeams,
Right.
but you just smashed directly through the center of the fully shattering the entire window, leaving a big opening in the side of Jimmy's house. You take 3 points of damage
No worries.
from shards of glass and wood, but you spring majestically. Incorrect. I take it back.
Yeah.
You were in line of sight of
Die.
your target fear. You need to do this with
Oh
disadvantage.
no!
Ooh.
Rewind time as Blurg flies back through the window.
Blur's played Prince of Persia.
So that's a well, natural one. So
Oh, no.
it just slams into the wall next to the window.
Bursts.
You still take 3 points of damage as
Okay.
you
Oh,
absolutely body the wall and then slowly slide down your poisonous sticky skin. That was your movement, so you still have an action.
Okay, can I try and shoot this dude even with disadvantage?
Bingo or
yeah,
Jimmy?
bingo.
Yes, you can.
Okay, what do I have left? Can I have speaking to it as an action? Or is that going to be the rest of my turn?
You can speak. You can speak to it and
Speak to
do an attack.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Bingo. Dear beloved pet, you must see that your master has fled, abandoning you. Please join us and become our trusty dog. There is a role very much open in this group.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage because you're in line of sight of Bingo, who you're afraid of.
No worries. Oh, hang on.
What?
What if I said that in Jimmy Vonbehlon's voice? I guess he can see me, so it wouldn't. I don't know. He's a dumb fucking dog. It might confuse him.
He's also a dumb dog that you are afraid of.
That's true. Let's that didn't occur to Blur in his fear. This is more sort of trembly, sort of Bingo, no, kind of.
Join us.
Bingo, no!
And rule the galaxy.
Damn it! Natural 20, but I've got to disregard it because it's
Go on,
just
do it Maybe you get again. another natural 20.
You do it again.
11.
Yeah, like a natural 20 was maybe the only thing that could have convinced
11
Bingo.
plus 2.
Oh, wow. Bingo disregards you and does another little silent scream. Ah!
Well, okay, I'll shoot him then.
All right.
It was worth a shot.
And now, a shot.
As are you. Oh, but I've got to roll it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's an 8. Plus 6, 14.
14
Yeah.
hits.
Okay. Alright, that's 1d6. Oh, I did the poison. I did the
Yep,
poison.
absolutely.
God, I did the poison. I did the poison. It was very poisonous. I did the poison.
Right, the attack. Okay, what do I add to my attack again? The dex.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 9 damage with the arrow.
And then 2d4 poison.
That's 5.
14 total.
Wait, what am I? I got really distracted there. What was I
Wait,
doing?
where am
just
I?
there?
Distracted
I
by
hit it
what?
with the damage. I can't imagine.
Yes.
I did the damage, and I told that to you. Then I think I rolled poison damage automatically. That's not right. You need to roll a Constitution saving throw to see if he gets poisoned.
Oh, good point.
Sorry, I was way out.
Oh, he doesn't.
He
So
does.
it's just 9 damage to Bingo. Bingo is unaffected by your grungy poison.
That's what I call my charm.
Speaking of Bingo, it's Bingo's turn. So you are all no longer frightened
Hang on, I'm not bloody scared at all.
of this magnificent beast.
Stupid idiot dog.
I just remembered, dogs are idiots.
He's not sure whether he's more interested in attacking the alligator or the frog.
Alligator or
Excuse me,
frog?
I'm a crocodile, not
True.
an alligator.
Get it right, Sarah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
come
sorry.
on now.
I'm sorry
You
now.
reptile racist.
Crocodile.
Delicious scaly crocodile or a horrible poison frog?
Everything tastes good if you deep fry it.
Bingo pounces forward across the room and gets Blurg all up in his mouth.
Did you say Surblurg or Erblurg?
Sublime. Don't forget my noble heritage.
Does a 24 beat your armor class?
I'm gonna scroll up for no reason at all. Yeah.
Sir, to you.
Bingo, this massive dog picks you up in its jaw. In its jaw. I keep saying jaw like it's a dog.
And it's gob.
This is just the equivalent of a big human
Brendan
mouth
Gleeson's
grabbing
jaw
you.
is quite magnificent.
You are
He has a more.
you are now in what is essentially a human's mouth as it bites down with its sharp teeth and does 14
Yummo.
points of damage to you.
Oh, it's a nightmare.
14.
Yes.
Oh.
And just starts shaking you around like you're a dog toy.
Says some classic Brendan Gleeson line.
But you don't have to.
Of course you don't have to.
Crocodile, it's now your turn.
Save me, noble crocodile.
Okay. As when I'm in wild shape, I assume I can't cast a spell.
That is
that
correct,
Right? I
yes.
have
You
to
can only-
come out
yes.
of wild shape, cast it, go back in.
Other than that bear magic that bears all have.
I'm a crocodile.
Crocodile magic, bear magic.
I mean, I confused an alligator and a crocodile, Paul, but you confused a bear and a crocodile?
They're nothing alike. Bears don't have
Look,
scales.
at home, if you need to know the difference between a crocodile and a bear, the crocodile has a long nose and a sort of ridges at the end of it, and a bear is a bear.
Look, I haven't been listening to any of this. Amazing I'm here.
Listen, have you guys been talking?
I got a 15 for a chomp.
A 15 beats Bingo's armor class.
Oh, 15 on a chomp.
All right. Does that mean this time I've grappled him successfully?
You
No, wait, he has to still roll a
Am I a
saving throw.
frog inside of the mouth of a dog in the mouth of a crocodile?
I'm trying. I've chomped the. Perhaps I've chomped his throat to try and squeeze
butt.
you out. Like,
Oh, yeah, okay.
you know, when you chomp, it's like, and it's just gonna go. Whoo, you're gonna slide out.
Like a tube of toothpaste.
Yeah, exactly. You're just gonna squirt out.
Brendan Gleeson has a ticklish butt.
Yeah.
You should chomp that.
You're gonna squirt out. I'm hoping for the best here. You're gonna squirt out.
Not me ticklish butt.
It's the most amazing 3-bird roast I've ever seen.
The outer layer, crocodile. Inner layer, we have dog. And an innermost layer, friend.
Aw.
Oh wait, crocodile doesn't count as friend, does he?
Oh no, I'm the racist now.
how much damage does your chomp do?
My chomp does an 8 damage.
Pretty good crunch.
Did he get out of the grapple?
What does he need to beat?
12.
He doesn't. He is grappled now.
Yay.
Nice.
Suck it. Suck it, Bingo.
Am I currently grappled by being in its mouth?
I'm gonna say no. It's tube
no,
toothpaste.
you can
Tube
escape
toothpaste.
his mouth with ease.
Okay, cool.
Just need to slough off your skin, mate. As we established, all frogs do.
As I established with your grandma.
What was that, mate? Says jump 50 feet away.
It was a word of encouragement, friend.
Morik, it is.
Yes.
It's been your turn.
Yes.
Which now means that it is Jimmy Vonbehlon's turn.
Oh.
Jimmy is just sort of running around the garden.
Classic Jimmy.
He doesn't seem like he's running away from you. He seems like he thinks he's playing a game.
Oh no.
And so he's just holding the jar above his head, giggling.
I feel like we're misjudging this somehow. I say from the dog's mouth.
And he's just singing. He's just singing one of his little songs, like "Sing a ding, kick a dick, quarter a corpse, ha."
Wait,
Sorry, what was that?
What?
He said pound the
Sorry.
jump earlier.
He's an evil man.
Oh my god.
He's been kicking dicks. Everyone.
I've been kicking dick since you were born, son. That's me, out of character.
Absolute dick kicker.
Jimmy's going to take the dodge action. So he's going to be harder to hit
Okay.
Oh no.
Right.
Oh my God.
as he
Okay.
just springs around his own front garden. And so we'll move on to jump. You are no longer frightened by Bingo.
No longer frightened. And he's what, 40 feet away?
Yeah, he's moving in and out of that range because he's just running around
From
the
40
garden.
to
So,
45 to 38 feet.
yeah, he goes
And
from
back to
40 to
40.
30, then back to 40 to 30.
All right. I see what you said. That he's approaching. He gets to 30
Yeah.
within 30 feet.
Yeah, he can.
Okay, so I can approach him and
Yes.
attack. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Damn, if only I could move 30 feet. I can't. Well, one eye closed. I'm going to wait until he comes back around to me because I'm sure he's got that sort of AI in like early 2010s games where they will just do the same circuit over and over
Yeah,
again,
you can-
regardless of whether or not you're
If
nearby.
you wait long enough, you can figure out his mapping.
So I do that and it works perfectly. And I'm gonna have to bring back Thunderous Smite, I think, because
All the
I
hits.
fucking hate this dick. Hit with a melee weapon, weapon rings with thunder, attack deals an extra 2d6 thunder damage. And if the target is a creature, is it a fey a creature or is a fey a fey?
Call a fey, my dad used to say.
Deep questions.
I think he's a creature.
Call a spade a fey.
Yeah.
Okay,
But do you need to make an attack roll against him?
I do, yes,
so
and I will do that.
You make that
No.
with disadvantage because he's taken the dodge action.
Oh yeah, bloody hell. Okay, so that is a dirto 20.
Oh.
Shit cunts. And that is an 18.
Okay, that
Fuck yeah.
you
for damage.
still managed to hit.
My disadvantage.
Ah,
It's still pretty good.
yeah.
Okay, so I smash into his stupid, lovely face, and thunder rings out within 300 feet. Everyone hears it. It's very impressive. It carries on it the sound of jump going, yes! And so I roll damage and then 2d6 thunder damage. Hit him, and I'm going to get him with the trident because I've had it out all this time, and I've had it in my sweaty grip.
Oh, have you now?
And
So sweaty.
I've had the pole in my sweaty grip,
Yeah. This whole time.
and I've finally shrugged off thoughts of me nan. And
Party time.
7.
Great.
And extra 2d6 thunder damage. That's 4 thunder damage. Then you have to succeed a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away and knock prone. Yeah. Yeah, how'd you like that?
So you pierce Jimmy as he comes close with your trident. And he's like, ooh,
Matcha.
oh, cheeky. And as he says that, the thunderous force rides its way down the hilt of the trident and through the spikes and just blasts him back across his own garden. And as he does, he drops the jar from his hands.
I caught the
and
van, man. I caught the...
The clothing crumples and the corporeal form that once inhabited it disappears and goes out into the air in sparks of glittering dust.
I caught him because we could. He turns around, gives a thumbs up.
To no one. Everyone else is in the house.
Hey, everyone.
Margaret's out here.
Oh, Margaret's out
Maggie,
there.
Maggie,
I'll
just
give
see
you
me.
Margaret will give you an air high five. I can't move over to you yet because it's not my goal, but air high five.
All this is happening in 1/100th of a second.
Yeah.
The jar travels towards the ground.
All right, so Jump's done his victory pose. What happens now, Sarah?
Does it break?
We go back to the top of the initiative. Now it's Margaret's turn. You can do the high five if you like.
Oh, let me run over. Waddle, 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 waddle.
Did the jar break?
The jar smashes on the ground.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, let me wait, can I roll an insight or something to see whether whatever celestial or what was it, elemental was inside the jar? Has, like, been
Sorry, Maggie.
Yeah,
First off,
absolutely.
I rolled an 11 on high five, so I need you to help me out there. And
Okay, that's fair.
Get it better.
Can I use my action to do help this round to do the high five? Can I spend it
well-
on helping to do a high five?
you probably hinder your part of the high five if you do that.
Oh, well, I roll. What do I add to? I assume I add dex to a high five,
I
right?
tell you what you like about Margaret, but she was such a supportive high fiver.
Yeah,
She was.
Yeah, sorry, Paul. Did you add dexterity to your high five?
I did. Yeah.
Oh boy, that's terrible.
And proficiency? Are we proficient?
You're not
in high
proficient in
fives?
high fives. It's been a while.
okay.
You maybe once
I'll just
were
be-
10 years ago.
Is a high five counted as a simple weapon?
No, no.
Sarah, your face again is.
So
If you
Margaret-
can prove to me at a later point that you use a high five as a simple weapon, then in future conflicts I will allow that. But until such time that happens,
Okay.
I'm afraid I won't allow it today.
Okay.
That's fair.
Wait,
Thank you.
wait a minute, Jump. I've got to run inside and high five Bingo in the face, and so I can come back out here and do it better.
Oh, Margaret's dead.
Again.
I got also an 11 for high five, so that means we.
Yeah, it's not a miss.
I assume that means we
It's
both
satisfying.
hit, but it wasn't very
But
good.
it's like
Yeah.
it doesn't quite make direct contact. Like you both sort of hit in the halves of your
Palm
hands.
to tip of fingers.
It's like this sound.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
It's unfortunate, but only you two saw it. Jimmy is no longer an entity on this plane, and
Can Clive roll a perception?
And I put. Clive.
Yeah.
Clive?
He's been following us the whole time.
Well, he's been following our progress very closely, our performance on battering down doors
All right.
and going up and down stairs.
Has he been here the whole time?
I like to think we've picked up a fan or two along the way. Sorry about putting Clive away from his daily work. I found it pretty noble.
Clive,
from the-
Clive, many miles away at the Catchpole Beacon, rolled a natural 2. So he's probably just pouring beers, not really thinking much about
The beer's
your
overflowing.
progress at this point.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, he looks distantly for a second as if something should have been happening, but he doesn't give it much thought.
The next much better group of adventurers has already arrived. And is having much more.
Yeah,
Just
there's,
kicking down doors.
There's someone he respects so much
Oh,
more
fuck.
there today.
It's Sasha
and
and her band of adventurers.
Yeah, he's already forgotten
They're,
about
they're,
you.
they're just they're so competent.
They just don't have a ground.
But back,
Otherwise, identical.
back at the home of the former Jimmy Vonbehlon.
Margaret looks up into Jump's eyes, deadly serious, and says, Jump, I promise you, we're going to work on that.
All right, because
High-fiving.
I'm not used to failing, Maggie.
Me neither. Not on high-fiving. Because it's practically like drumming. You'd think I'd be good at it,
Yeah,
but I won't. Anyway,
that's on me.
let
though.
me just go kill a dog.
My hands
Dog
need to
person.
be the size of at least a snare drum
Yeah.
for that to be an equivalent.
Could you
I'll
please
work on that.
stop binding your hands so they might look like a symbol? That would help me. Thank you. Okay, off I go. Can I get into eyesight of Bingo? So however close I need to get. I've got 25 feet of movement. I only moved 25 feet away from the door. So I guess I'll go 25 feet back to the door.
When you arrive in the place, are you at all surprised to see that he's in the mouth of a giant crocodile with me in its mouth?
I guess she,
Or is this pretty much
she sighs.
Part of the course.
She pauses for a second and then goes, no, that does make sense. On reflection. And I'm going to do another Scorching Ray attack.
Wait,
Oh,
wait.
fuck.
Which ray is this?
I mean,
Yeah.
more for you because you have to come up with some rays.
I've been giving you Sugar Ray this whole time, and no one's going for it.
you did.
Nobody knows what that is.
I don't know what sugar
Every
is.
morning there's a halo hanging from the corner of my girlfriend's
Some Australian
I
bullshit.
do recognise that song.
They're American?
Does no one know this fucking song? Yeah, it's American.
I know
It's
the
from
song.
it's from the 90s.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
there we go.
Absolutely, do not buy it. It's a scam.
It's a scam.
Eventually, he asks you for credit card details. It's don't.
It'd be great if Paul and Nell decided to gaslight us by inventing a song.
They just invented
How
a
do you
song.
know we
together.
haven't?
In the break, you wrote the lyrics to that song.
We sure did.
I'm not going to name any rays until I find out how many are successful.
Okay. First, can I just check that I can definitely just hit the dog and not
The thing that's in its mouth.
accidentally
what?
cook this 3-burst roast of my friends.
Don't let that get in the
Can
way.
you read me Scorching Ray, please?
You create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. You can hurl them at one target or several. Make a ranged spell attack for each ray. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 fire damage.
Yes, you can
like a
definitely just
flamethrower.
hit bingo.
An accurate
Okay.
flamethrower right between the eyes.
I was going to say that comparison did not go favorably.
Oh, 6 for the first one?
I'm afraid not.
No.
Is it weird that it's kind of a relief? At least I don't have to name that one.
12 for the second
I'm
one?
afraid not.
No.
That's some poopy rolls these are.
No.
Oh, that's a 10. Well, They didn't hit.
Ray J. Johnson is safe for another turn.
Flames scatter around Bingo's grappled form, setting some of the books and scraps of paper in Jimmy's house ablaze.
Read them, have you?
I've just realised that to do that, I'll have had to let go of the chaos. What was it called? Chaos bolt.
But yeah, surely your charm person
Chaos bolt, because that was my
cube.
Yeah, that was a concentration spell, and I forgot I can't cast another spell whilst doing a concentration spell, so I let that one evaporate, seeing as
Jimmy dead.
and so that I could fail to cast a different spell. That worth
You
it.
tried.
I did.
Blair.
Failed terribly, so should I have tried at all?
Yeah.
No.
Blair, it's your turn. You can jump out of the
Yes.
mouth of Bingo as a free action.
You know, I will. I will do that. He plops himself back onto the ground. And, I think it's time for another action surge.
Ooh.
Oh, no, sorry, I've used my action surge. I only have one.
Okay.
Fighting Spirit.
Okay.
Fighting Spirit I get 3 of. So I'll use the second one of those. So I get 5 hit points back, which is helpful. And advantage on my attack. So I'm just going to shoot him.
Absolutely.
I'm just going to fucking shoot him again. Oh, that's a 19 plus...
That's gonna do it.
That's a 25.
That does appear sufficient.
Hey, you could get a natural 20.
Oh, that's a point. Roll it. 3. Okay.
Okay.
Not quite.
But thank you for that moment of hope.
Welcome.
That's 7 damage and DC 12.
He does not succeed on a Constitution
Aha!
saving throw.
2d4 poison, please.
Oh,
And he cannot move. He explodes instantly, it says here in this homebrew thing I read.
Paul Salt's homebrew D&D kit. Available now.
How much poison damage
2d4.
did you do, Paul?
On his turn.
Roll it. You'll get that one day.
I thought that it only got rolled on his turn.
No, it gets rolled immediately because it's an attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought so. So 3.
Great. All right.
Sarah,
It
I just
is
saw your
now.
amazing illustrations.
Wait, what? I've missed
Fuck.
them.
I don't have my phone to hand generally, and I just saw them, and I thought, fucking hell, if I'd have seen this as we met Jimmy Vonbehlon.
Oh no, she sent it in the break, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gonna say
No, it came
those
in the
eyes,
break.
those eyes,
Yeah, I know, right?
they're dark eyes.
Oh, I see them.
Doesn't look like Brendan Gleeson at all.
Jimmy Vonbehlon.
Oh, I imagined the face was also human skin.
Yeah, in my head it was pale,
Yeah, it
pale
was-
skin.
But against like a fur body, it was like a soft, like actual
Oh,
skin.
is that why I'm the only one who's been on board with this?
No, he's a nightmare either way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's speaking of nightmare, it's Bingo's turn.
Oh,
Bingo's grappled.
But he's grappled, so he needs to get out of the grapple.
Get out of the grapple.
And we're back to like 4 years ago trying to figure out grapple mechanics.
Yay!
It's easier though, right? In 5e,
Got a grapple score.
it's easier, right? Someone tell me it's easier.
it's easier.
A grappled creature can use its action to escape, but to do so, it must succeed on a strength or dexterity,
Oh, dexterity.
contested by your strength,
By your strength.
Mark.
Your strength.
My strength. Sorry, my bad.
That's not bad.
Mine's bad.
Advantage though because crocodiles have such strong, snappy teeth.
What did you get, Game Master Sarah?
I got an 18,
I got a 2.
I have bears.
but that was Bingo's entire
Okay,
action
okay.
getting out of the grapple. So Bingo does not get to get a bite off
Okay.
on either anyone really that's in the room. We move now to you, Morik.
To me. Okay,
Bite it again.
Mark's gonna come out of his crocodile form, and he's rummaged in his little pouch for some moon seeds, and he's going to cast Moonbeam on Bingo.
Ooh.
This is a silvery beam of pale light that shines down in sort of a 5-foot radius. So when he enters the spell, but he's already in it, or he starts his turn in it, he's engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain and must make a Constitution saving throw, and takes 2d10 damage if he fails, or half as much if he succeeds.
Does that target one individual, or is it an area or attack?
So it's a 5-foot radius. Anybody that enters it, I've
Could you,
put
like-
it above him, but I think
Could you do
if anyone goes into it,
5 foot on the butt end of him, so it's not.
absolutely. It's 5 foot, and it's like at the back of the room, and it just sneaks him into it.
So did it do damage now, or does it do damage?
No,
Right.
and his next turn.
So
yeah.
the roof of Jimmy Vonbehlon's house cracks open and crumbles as this beam of white light shoots down from the heavens and pinpoints the rump buttocks of Bingo.
Take that, Bingo.
The ripe rump.
Bingo's big old dump truck.
Bingo-
dunk. Woo woo.
Bingo lets out a cry that, as we all know, is quiet.
Oh, I should have put him in a cone of silence. Fuck.
But we are now up to jump in the initiative.
Go jump.
I just feel like this is all heading to some sort of twist. Like any minute now, a tiny little dude is going to come around the corner and be like, Dad?
Yeah.
Aw.
Then we'll have to kill him too. No
Yeah.
witnesses.
Well, the thing is that jar shattering set. I'm pretty good at reading Sarah's face by now, and
I never did
I
any
don't-
sort of
I
insight
trust
in the
it.
end.
No,
did
you're
I?
going to, and I was waiting for it, and then you went
No, you
back
just did
inside.
a lot of stuff on high
High
fives.
fives,
Yeah, that's
Look,
true.
yeah.
We got caught up
And-
by the high fives.
Yeah.
Oh well, never
For
mind.
12 minutes.
She thought about it and then it immediately. She's a busy mum. What can she say?
The elemental comes back with a bunch of really tough elementals. There they are, the ones who killed my husband.
He saved me with his jar magic.
Wait, aren't you the ones who? Yeah, you were the ones who were supposed to bring us that stuff, that gear 10 years ago. Get him.
So he sees the moonbeam and goes, "That's probably something to do with me." So he jumps into the.
Oh, sweet God. No.
He runs into the house.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he jumps into the moonbeam. And I was like, why? Jeez.
Hi boys, I'm back. And he runs into the house. Why didn't anybody tell me that this place was full of evil? And he takes out his flail and swings it at the lovely dog Bingo.
Okay, make an attack roll for me, please.
That is a 22.
A
Dodo 2020.
A 22 hits.
It's 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Suck
Stupid
Suck
dog
it,
sucker.
Bingo. Piece of shit.
Knew you were evil all along. Mm-hmm. So did my flail. And Tyr. And maybe Maggie.
Oh yeah, I knew.
Yeah, Maggie knew.
I still hold out hope that he shall become our faithful companion.
Bingo.
Got a 7 on high-fiving.
Well, Bingo's not looking good. And we reach Maggie's turn in the initiative.
Oh yeah. Oh, interesting. Sorry, I'm just reading a little cantrip.
Reading a
here.
news article about recycling.
She probably dropped her hammer at the doorstep when she ran off, afraid. So she's going to pick it back up,
Nice.
take a few steps forward, seeing as the fire went tits up, and she's going to have a go smashing this dog in the face with a
Fuck yeah.
patented warhammer,
Heavily licensed.
battle hammer.
Make an attack roll for me, please.
I haven't done a physical attack in a while.
It's the easiest bit.
Didn't go
Let's
well in the
get
boggle fight, if
physical.
I remember.
Physical.
Your gold. Always believe in your hammer.
But, well, it doesn't make any difference if you roll a 3, does it?
You
Boo.
run in, but are perhaps blinded by the light of the moonbeam and bring your hammer down too soon in front of Bingo and crack the floorboards of Jimmy's house, sending splinters of wood upwards into the air.
Oh, can I use my bonus attack to just keep smashing his house up?
Yeah, or you can take another swing at Bingo. It's up to you.
I don't think I can as a bonus
You
attack.
do you.
can
Do what you're feeling.
Kick in his fucking cabinet.
I don't think I have anything else that lets me do anything. Oh, no, wait. I can spend
You do you,
spend my other 2 sorcery points to cast a spell as a bonus action. Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Great.
Don't forget to add your poetry points.
Spend them points.
Those are just for the listeners.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going to quicken a spell. I'm all out of 3rd level spells.
Mac is doing the quickening.
You know what? Have a go at quickening. I'm going to quicken a firebolt. I couldn't cast a cantrip as a bonus action anyway, could I? That's an action. Right? Right?
What?
D&D?
What?
Right?
What?
Huh? Hey, Wizards of the Coast. Huh? I know you can't cast 2 spells
D&D, are you
in
listening?
one go.
Yeah, I don't think.
Okay, so if I spend if I spend my sorcery points to make it a quickened spell, then I can do. Even if it's just a
Yeah.
cantrip.
Yes.
It's that
Yes,
or I
that's-
roll
that I
roll a
believe
chaos
is fine.
bolt. Let's do that then. Let's spend my last 2 almost said poetry points, sorcery points
And listeners, you spend your poetry points now.
to cast a firebolt. Come on, I've not hit an attack in ages. 16?
A 16 hits.
Yay! Set this
Go, Maggie.
ugly dog on fire. I rolled 1 damage. On a D10.
Not add.
Nothing. It's a spell.
Burning down the
Maggie's
dark.
having the day started off
Is
strong.
that talking heads?
And it's taken a turn for the worse. She got really upset seeing that lovely jar broken. Could have put a jam in that.
Well,
Put a jam in
Blurg, it's you.
What? You mean that didn't fell him? Jeez.
Okay then. Always surprised when it's my turn. Because Jen's turn's done so much end as just kind of peter out.
They have been. They have been.
Oh shit. Okay. Right. I'm looking at my character sheet. Arboreal alert this? No, not this time.
Yeah,
Not
absolutely.
this
There's
time.
trees.
One day. Oh shit. One day that's going to be the solution to all our problems. Heroes, find a tree. I'm just going to shoot him again.
I thought you were doing a haiku.
Heroes, find a
Heroes,
tree.
find a tree.
Heroes, find a tree. Surely that is its own prize. Spring comes too early.
Hey, an actual haiku.
Proper haiku, everyone.
An actual haiku.
Fuck.
I don't know what a cutting word is, but I'll investigate that for next time. Anywho, let's roll a d20.
And you know, for that bullshit. Dungeons and Dragons.
Got a game to enjoy. Right, that's 10. That's just 10. Any good?
No, that does not hit, I'm afraid.
Well, fuck me. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Blair, at this stage, having crashed into a wall, is now going to somewhat carefully go up and open the window with his movement turn,
Okay,
if that's okay.
yes. You cannot interact with the window because you've already done
Slowly
an
and
attack, but you
carefully.
can move to
Okay.
the window and ready yourself to open it.
Fair enough.
Move to the window and stand still, facing the window.
And
He looks out and contemplates his failure.
Bingo
He
is
has one with it.
starting his turn in the moonbeam. So can you tell me again now what he
In the
needs to
mood
do
for love.
to save?
He has to make a Constitution saving throw, but I don't actually know what
would
it is. It
probably
doesn't
be
tell
to
me
beat
on
your
this
spell
card.
casting.
Okay, he needs to beat a 14.
Oh, okay. He does not.
Yes, what a prick. Sorry.
Total prick.
So he now has to take 2d10 radiant damage when, on a failed save.
Please roll that for me.
Oh, I will.
Come on, natural tenos.
Okay, it wasn't a great tenor for a starters.
Oh, bad tenor.
I got an 11 altogether. Sorry, everybody, it wasn't 2 10s.
Still pretty good.
You see the fur on the back of Bingo burning away under the light of this moonbeam, and he lets out one more wide-mouthed, muffled, quiet scream before collapsing onto the ground of Jimmy's cabin. And he
Victory!
becomes incorporeal again before just vanishing away.
Oh, wonderful.
Well done, Maury. That was really good. Really, 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 really good.
Marek holds up his hand for a high five, but he's not sure where anyone is, so he's just holding it.
I'll reach over for
Anybody?
a high five. Can I?
Anybody?
I got a 15.
Oh, and I got a 16.
Whoa!
Woo!
Okay, now we've got to do it again
Yeah.
for the Foley, but
All
one
right,
better.
All right.
That was one better.
one.
Nice.
Yeah, excellent. Thanks.
No
Jimmy
worries.
So-
is slain. Potential dog friend also. Fire and crocodile.
An apt
That was your
An
nature
apt
line.
haiku, because you are left now in Jimmy's house, which is slowly smouldering in certain areas and has substantial damage to the roof and floor.
I suppose we should look about this place for evidence of his evil doings.
And also loot.
Also,
Do
that
so quickly, friends. The fire is becoming uncomfortable.
you can open the window now.
You're welcome to make investigation checks. You're welcome to go
absolutely.
see what the jar he was so in love with was.
I only got an 11 for investigate, so.
What are you investigating in
Nat
particular?
one.
Maybe I remembered about the jar and decided I'll go out and have a. I mean, I'm not going to see anything because I only rolled an 11.
No, well, on an 11, it's quite hard to miss that where the jar smashed, there now stands a tall, watery figure.
Oh,
Grumpo.
How did we miss that? We just watched you try to do a high five for like 5 minutes.
It is a constant moving
shame.
ripple of water that is vaguely humanoid, and the face looks appreciative and gives a gentle nod to you, Margaret.
Be cool, Margaret.
Margaret, Margaret puts her hand over her heart and gives her a little nod back and is like,
Nice.
solidarity.
And with that, the elemental sloshes away down the path towards the river.
Travel well.
What?
Safe journey.
What was that, Maggie?
Oh, nothing. Just a momentary encounter.
Oh, no one to thank us, especially me.
No.
Oh.
But, I mean, do feel free to loot the place. I don't think anyone's coming back.
Oh, no, it's not looting. Who do you think we are? Some sort of evil band of extra evil brigands?
Sorry, put it this way. Maybe we should collect up anything that might be of value and then we could sell it at the next opportunity and probably donate the funds to charity.
I found his shoes.
They fit me really nicely. Can I have them?
Do the shoes fit Morrick?
Are we,
I
The
assume
shoes
so.
do not fit. Actually, they kind of do.
Just about.
Because they were too big for him.
Because they're too big, right?
So they're kind
Yeah.
of a smug fit for Marek, and Marek's welcome to take them.
Maybe my toes are getting a bit squashed.
They're like trainers.
Bit squashed. I've changed my mind. Maybe I'm going to end up with some blisters. I might not.
keep them anyway.
Who's taller,
You never
Jump or
know. You
Morrick?
never know.
Maury.
Morrick, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they fit Jump then.
Oh, yeah.
Put them on
True.
over my... he wears them to bed.
Someone's wearing these funny shoes.
Finally, a trophy for my gym jams.
Yeah.
But he also got a 19 on collecting evidence.
Great. You
Evidence.
notice two things. The first is that this one-room house doesn't appear to have a bathroom. And then you look at the jars that adorn the wall and see that they don't have elementals in.
Oh, is that the second thing I noticed?
Yes.
Oh, brilliant.
We should smash all of the jars. They may contain further trapped elementals.
No.
No, do you know what? I think
Good on that one.
the evidence is clear to see. They are evil, and nothing that we can glean from this will be of any worth to us further down the line to any constabulary. They're full of poop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13 jars of excrement. Count them.
Lovely.
That's a lot.
Such a shame. Gone to waste.
It's true.
Could have had jam in.
Did anyone else roll an investigation check?
Yeah, I got a natch 1.
Okay, you notice nothing, Mark. You just...
I've pushed one of the jars of poo over.
Oh!
You investigated so badly, knocked a jar of poo over.
You go to lean on the mantelpiece and Kramer style shove them all off.
I'm sorry.
I
Silly
got
Billy.
a 16 for investigating the house.
I got 19.
both of you. You see these books and you think perhaps there's some deep lore about the verdant uplands we can dive into by looking through these books.
Oh, it's going to be nasty porn, isn't it?
And then you open them up and they are just filled with his weird little songs.
Aww.
I would like to read from this book.
Yep, it says, lay a day, stay away, pay.
I will keep at least one of these volumes with me at all times.
Great. You have a book of Jimmy Vonbehlon's poetry with you. Congratulations.
Let me add it to my inventory.
Yep.
He is going to appreciate in value tremendously now he's dead.
Yeah, exactly. There's not going to be any more of these.
The Jimmy
Especially
Vonbehlon.
since we're only saving one for the fire.
Yeah, that we then started.
Wow.
So with a 19, I noticed jars of excrement. And with a 19, okay, that's fine.
And on 19, the others notice these books of terrible poetry.
Can I say something different that I can take?
Yeah.
Maybe some gold or a diamond.
Like I took the excrement jar.
On a 19, you see the kettle that he was making tea for you has boiled.
That was a quick fight.
I turn it off.
Does it have a face?
Killed those too quick.
Oh, I take it off the heat
A lot
and
happened.
set it down on the heatproof coaster.
Great. Would you like to pour yourself a cup of tea?
Can I look in the top and just
Yeah, sure.
what's in it?
Blood.
Oh, yum. Okay, I'll pour a cup of tea.
So it's getting pretty late in the day. So you're welcome to try and, you could stay at Jimmy's horror house. Or
Is it
you could...
still, how on fire is it exactly?
still a little bit on fire.
It was smouldering, right?
Okay.
Two on fire.
We've slept in more on fire.
Yeah, it's not going to move too quickly.
Or you could make camp further away from this nightmare and distance yourself from the memory of this man.
I would rather sleep in a cold, muddy puddle
Yeah.
in the middle of a battlefield than this.
That actually does sound very refreshing.
I would rather sleep in a warm, dry bed.
And you know that disgusts me.
You leave Jimmy's house and you head down the road. You'd say you take another hour's journeying away from this place just to really get some distance, and by then the sun has set.
Another successful quest.
I'm going to need survival checks from all of you to see how well you guys set up a camp.
Oh, right.
It's not like end of the world if you roll badly. It's just going to determine how nice this camp is for you guys tonight.
The quality of my puddle. 20. But Dirto 20.
Oh, wisdom. Fuck yeah, my wisdom's good.
3.
9.
I did remember how to set up a tent.
I got a
time ago.
Dirto Twento.
So 2
Dirto
Twentos,
Twento.
be they dirty or not,
Dirto Tento.
gets this to be
Yes.
a comforting area. The fire is lit. You find a place that you're sure is not surrounded by wolves or owlbears, and you're able to get some food. You probably
Great.
picked up some food from the catchpole, bread and cheese, and you were definitely given a selection of meat by Neville, but I wouldn't question where the meat came from.
Oh,
Why would I?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
shut up and eat it.
And so you settled down at this campfire for the night and can just reflect on the day or the journey so far.
Well, says Jump, clapping his hands and coming to sit down. I've made my tent, and he indicates just a smashed up jar of excrement with a hammer lying next to it and a tent half draped over it.
Yeah, nice.
Pretty good if I say so myself. I don't know what a tent is.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I'm also pretty ready. And she points, it's kind of a tent. I mean, it's got 2 bits. It's mostly up. It's a bit saggy in the middle, but she's going to sleep just fine.
My friend.
She's a mum away from her children. She's going to sleep like the dead.
What have we learned from Jimmy Vonbehlon's tale? We have proved instrumental in bringing it to a close.
Lessons.
He was a man in need of companionship and resorted to trapping a beautiful elemental being against its will.
So we killed him.
I assume Maggie told us that. Didn't just keep that lovely bit to herself.
Did we? I think someone else worked out it was an elemental earlier on, right?
Jump did.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Jump.
And we know they're all hot.
That's true. That's just a fact.
I respectfully disagree.
I'm looking at a picture of a ground elemental right now, and let me tell you,
I'm looking at a picture of a cosplay elemental, and I've got to tell you,
That should be hot.
even the ice elementals are hot.
frankly,
Disadvantage.
I feel immensely grateful that I enjoy all of your companionship without having trapped any of you in a jar against your will, and vice versa.
Oh.
That must be quite difficult coming from a race of slavers. And I don't mean that as an insult.
The shame of my people is something I carry readily, and indeed this has made today's adventure all the more resonant with me. Perhaps one day the grung shall change, as Jimmy did in Death.
Oh yes, he definitely changed. That's one way to sort it out. This is quite a violent world we live in, isn't it? No time for second chances.
It is, but it is also one that is full of music. And with that, I would like to humbly suggest our first jam session of the journey.
Oh, yes.
Oh, brilliant. I thought you'd never ask, because
right.
of course I wait for your permission.
Who brought my drum kit?
Weirdly, I have,
did.
and I get it out. Oh no, Morris, yeah, that makes more sense. Morris has been laden with drums this whole time.
Make me a group performance
Fuck
check,
yeah.
would you please?
How does
would
that
you
work again?
kindly?
You've got to...
You all make a performance check, and then you have to, at least 50% of you have to make quite good rolls.
At least, if only 50% of the band is playing well.
5!
Ooh, are we proficient in it?
I'm not.
No.
Oh, a 17. I imagine she's actually brought along like a goblet drum, a darbuka, like just one drum that she can fit
djembe.
under her arm. Yeah, and just play it like that.
Jump got a 15.
Mark also got a 15.
I'm gonna need you, Paul, to record some sort of terrible lyrics for me,
Bad
so I
haiku,
can
yeah.
so we can fade out on the song I
I'll
have to
just
write.
Well, hang on. It feels fair I should perform that now so that we can gauge actual reactions.
You could perform a Jimmy
Yeah,
Vonbehlon
absolutely.
song.
Oh, yes, for the book.
There's a sort of it's a free thing. It's a something as something, something as something, something as something, and then like a word like bazinga or haha or hacha. And the two words have to rhyme. So it's rhyming word, a rhyming word. Rhyming word, a rhyming word.
So A, a B, sorry, A, B, a B, C, a C, and then bazinga. Yeah.
A flourish.
This has to be a la the style of the Justice Loving Friends. I'm nearly there.
Yeah, I've got like a single drum that you play like this.
Like a
I have one.
a steel drum,
like
perhaps.
A djembe or something like
Oh,
that.
fuck yeah.
One of these guys.
Oh, fuck. Naturally.
You
Do it, Jen.
Can you,
Do
yeah,
it.
can you actually lay a beat for this?
No, because I'm bad, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to learn again.
Oh, well,
this
then don't
year.
do it because I'm gonna
Give-
spout pure poetry
Give
here. I don't
Paul
want that
some
soiled.
Foley, though.
Go on, save me a few minutes.
All right.
Winner, a finger, tend, amend, and song, a wrong. Fight a white, yowza.
Amazing.
Yowza's is a good one.
I don't think any of those were whites, but you know.
Tonight, the musical stylings of the Justice Loving Friends is surprisingly coherent.
That's weird.
It's only the lyrics that perhaps let it down a little bit, but it still sounds wonderful. Sadly, it's played to no one, but you're practicing and you're getting better. The performance is only a few weeks away, and you fill the surrounding woods with beautiful music as we zoom out and exit this particular session.
Winner, a finger, tend, amend, and song, a wrong. Fight a white, yowza. Winner, a finger, tend, amend, and song, a wrong. Fight a white, yowza.
Nod a pod, plod a wad, listen to us. Turns out the JLF can slap when they need to, huh? See who or what they slap next time on Quest Fantastic. Wattam, Jen Blundell as Margaret Bauerhammer, Neil Heald as Morrick, Paul Salt as Blett, Paul Goodman as Jump Fundenden, and Sarah Keep as everyone else. Story by Sarah Keep, music and editing by me, with additional sounds credited in that description. Do you know that word of mouth is powerful like the secret thanks of a hot elemental? I think you do, because if I could list all the people who have been vocal about us, hyping us up like it was their job, well, this would be an insufferable outro. Suffice to say, thanks for everything, Grumpo Dewclaw to you. You made our day every day. And I'm not exaggerating when I say I'm awed by the love our listeners have shown. But because we rely on word of mouth to continue growing, if you love what we're doing, keep spreading that word. Tell a friend, talk us up on social media, fly into the sky and say not our name, but dance the dance of the wind, which is also our dance. That's copyright pending. But most importantly, subscribe on your favourite podcatcher and get that new episode in your Vomba zone, TM. If you want more from us, Jen and Sarah host the Queer Actual Play podcast, Roll Plus Heart. Paul Salt is film critic for Screen Mayhem and hosts the podcast Jen and the Film Critic with my literal enemy, Jen Blundell. And Salt and I host the podcast One Good Thing, where we find good things in bad movies and recommend better ones, because that, I believe, is why I was put here on this earth. That and cakes. You can find us on Twitter and Facebook at Quest Fantastic. Send us an email at gmail@questfantastic@gmail.com, and Sarah's on Twitter at Penguin Panic for all of her beautiful artwork. Links to my EP, Future Music, and other handles will be in the episode description. The next episode is coming out on Monday the 30th. There'll be big news and a promo for Tale of the Manticore that you shouldn't miss out on. So be the Quest you can be, and we'll fantastic too. Bye!